it's Katrina. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really happy to see you guys again. Então, hoje eu vou falar sobre minha vida em Brasil. Muito prazer, gente. Se você não conhece de mim ainda, eu sou Catarina, eu vim do Japão, agora eu estou morando no Brasil e eu estou fazendo faculdade de letras. Meu português é um pouco ruim ainda, mas eu amo aprender português. If you guys curious of my life, please check out the vlogs or like videos, and yeah, you're gonna know more about me. Alright, today I'm gonna talk about my life in Brazil. It has been living in Brazil for 2 years and everything changed my life. Então, eu vou falar sobre este em inglês porque é um pouco difícil para mim falar português todas as vezes. Se você não entender inglês, não preocupado, fica tranquilo. Você pode pegar subtitles. Don't forget to use subtitles and then you guys can understand what I'm speaking. When I came to Brazil 2023, I have a Brazilian family because my father is Brazilian. So I just came here. I really wanted to live another country and I decided to live in Brazil for a while. So at the first, I was living with my grandma and with my cousin. So I didn't have to any worried about talking in Portuguese, make a communication with other people. Because fortunately, my cousin can speak English. And then also, when I came here, I found a ballet studio. So I decided to do the classic ballet lesson because I used to do it. And also, I really wanted to join some Brazilian community. If you join another cultures community, you can get to know about language, culture, traditions. It's gonna be good for me. Then I decided. Then I'm still continue. So at the first, when I came to Brazil, I didn't have any problem to adapt Brazilian culture because my grandma's house was quite far from central city. So I didn't have any challenge for 3 months. But after that, I decided to move to another place. So I wanted to live by myself and I found one apart here. And also I was able to start my new life in the city by myself. I moved here end of 2023. I was very excited because I had never lived by myself and I just started my new life in Brazil by myself. That's crazy, isn't it? And I couldn't speak any Portuguese at the time. It was so hard. Once I started my life by myself in city, if you go out, I need to speak in Portuguese. Of course, because I live in Brazil, I understand. But it was kinda challenge. I still remember when I just moved here and I needed to buy some groceries or some equipment or some product for my life. Oh my god, I was so nervous. When I go to the cashier, I was so nervous because I needed to speak Portuguese. Okay, I can do it. And then I was like, Hola, por favor, sí, obrigada, debito, obrigada, like that. I was so scared, everything. And one day, I needed to make my spare key. I needed to go to the shop. So for making the spare key, I was so crazy nervous. And I went there and then I started to talk. Olá, tudo bem? Eu quero fazer like that. I was able to make a spare key. And then I felt so happy. Oh my god, I did it. I did it by myself. I still remember the time, 2024 January or February, my great aunt recommended to me to go to university. Even though I living by myself in Brazil, it's kind of limited to speak in Portuguese. I wanted to understand more Portuguese. I wanted to know about more Brazilian culture. And my great aunt asked me, do you want to go to university? And yes, my university is public university. So you know what? University needs to fill the seat. So there is a few seats at the time and then I applied it. But it is the first time for them to accept girl who came from Japan who doesn't speak any Portuguese. But the university decided to accept me. Thank God. I was very happy, and ended up I started my university life. I still remember about at the very first day. I mean, I thought, okay, I'm gonna be alone because I'm gonna feel isolation of the class because no one can speak Japanese, maybe no one can speak English. It's gonna be very tough for me to make a communication with them. I was so worried. But I wanted to try, if I have a chance, I want to try everything. So I went there the first day, and then they were so welcoming. Oh, where you come from? How are you? What's your name? How old are you? What's your name? Like that. And oh my God, they were so nice. And fortunately, there is one classmate who can speak in English, and he helped me a lot. Also, some university professors can speak English. That's why if I have a question, I can ask them in English. It was also very helpful. But every time teachers in a class speaking in Portuguese, I needed to understand what's going on in Portuguese. I needed to study in Portuguese. I need to catch up with the class in Portuguese. So, of course, I really wanted to start about, university life in Brazil. But at the same time, I just thought, I did it. How can I say? I don't know how can I describe at the moment my feeling, but it was quite challenging for me. Yes, because I couldn't understand anything, so it was so scary. And also, there's a lot of assignment, seminar, but now 2025, I was able to continue the class, catch up with the class barely. But at the time, especially when I started, I thought it's impossible, but it worked out. So I couldn't do anything by myself. Everyone helped me. Even I felt so scared, but everyone said, oh, it's okay, you can do it, no problem. If you need help, we're here for you. Please ask me anytime. Please don't worry. Thankfully, I was so lucky to have my wonderful classmates and wonderful professors. And I was able to learn one thing through this experience. It is how I can rely on, Japanese people basically try not to rely on people, try to do everything by themselves. At the first time when I came to Brazil, of course I needed help a lot from my family. Family is family. So I was able to ask, can you help me easily? But when it comes to school, I was kind of hesitate to ask to the people, oh, I don't know what is it. Oh, can you help me to do it? So I needed to force me to say, help me. Because Japanese culture is you cannot rely on someone easily. I was kind of, struggle with Japanese culture and in my life. But anyway, if I don't have any help, I cannot do anything by myself. I try to ask people if they can help me. And everyone was so happy to help me. Okay, Katarina, no worry. Everyone here, fica tranquilo, tudo bem, Katarina. Posso ajudar pra você, tá bom? This phrase makes me so happy. Of course, still, I need to learn more Portuguese. And I have a lot of a object that I wanna do. I wanna keep posting YouTube frequently more, and then I keep posting on Instagram. But these 2 years for me was amazing. Living in Brazil is way different from Japan. I love living in Brazil. I love Brazilian people, and I appreciate all of my classmates and professors, my family. Yeah, but still I keep filming my vlog, talking like that, because I love talking. And also some of the posts from Instagram, I'm going to post more about talking Japanese culture things here. If you guys are curious, please go to my Instagram account and then please check it out, my posting. Alright, muito obrigada, gente. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you you liked this video. And don't forget to subscribe me. Muito obrigada, gente! Até mais!